Okay. Rainbow Road can be so rough for me. I'm the type that always bumps into like the railings in Mario Kart. So I get a little jump scared sometimes. You see? You see? I can't do it. Okay. No, the falling is so frustrating, right? No! What? What? No, I can't stand for this! Oh my god. No! Oh my god. This is terrible. This is the worst possible outcome. This is unfair. This is undignified. I gotta go. I can't stomach this. I can't. What? What? Oh, this is devastating. Sometimes life tests me. Some things in life are tests, you know? Life is just a series of tests. Life is all about studying for these tests and taking them when they come, all right? Life is all about taking these tests in stride, all right? Life is all about just getting through it, making everything happen. You're in control of your destiny. You are the one who decides your future, all right? There's a lot of hopelessness out there in the world. I need you to know, you are the one that crafts your tomorrow. You're the one responsible for that, all right? I want you to remember that. No matter what, you are the one that molds your future. You can mold it into a really gorgeous sculpture, or you can mold it into a pile of poop. That's under your control. All right? Everything's great. The world is full of hope. Isn't that cute? Look at that map. It's Yogi. Yogi. Whoa, it's so fast. Wow. Ah. Ah. Please. Oh. Wait, was playing 200cc the strat the whole time? Should I have just been doing it this whole time because it's unplayable? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, please. Oh. Woe is me. You can go through the waterfall? That is good to know. I shouldn't have said anything. If I learned to just keep my mouth closed, I feel like I would win more games. I feel like. Oh wait, that's not what I thought it was. I thought it was a coin. Oh please, please have mercy! I think the speed boosting items are the worst ones you can get on 200cc. Whatcha? Oh god. Because then it basically feels like you're on 250cc. I should not have learned from your example. The waterfall is dangerous on 200. That's not gonna happen. You see what you get? Oh my goodness. You know what? We're always learning. Life is about learning. Life is about experiencing things and carrying lessons with you. And imparting those lessons on others when they're fortunate enough to learn from you. That's what life is about to me. I think life... You know, I'll take it. I think... Not the speech again. I'm sorry. I think in times of peril, it's important to look on the bright side of things. You know? It's important to take things positively. It's important to find something that you can smile about. And I think life is all about lessons. This could be a lesson to me. You know? I could learn something from this. And then I could tell other people, if you're on 200cc, don't go through the waterfall on Yoshi Circuit. Who would have thought? You know he's losing if he starts monologuing. What? No. I monologue all the time. I'm in a constant state of monologue at all hours. On stream and off stream. I'm always monologuing. It's just a matter of whether it's in my head or in my mouth, you know? Or coming out of my mouth, I guess. That's how you'd say that. You hear voices in your monologues? I hear my voice. Can you do this, by the way? Question about brains. Can you hear voices in your head? And I don't mean like, do you hear voices that you don't want to hear, right? I'm talking like, if you were like, I miss Caelix, I want to hear Caelix say something cool. Can you imagine my voice saying something in your brain? Or when you think, do you hear words out loud in your brain? Or like, I see someone mentioning reading. When you read, can you hear the voices of the characters? And in the case of that, is it a new voice that you're unfamiliar with? Or is it like a voice of someone you've heard before? Of course you don't say it loud. Like, in your brain, can you hear voices if you choose to? Because I've known people, and what's really interesting is I've known people who like specialize in music, for example, who cannot hear things in their head. Their head is visual only. That's what I'm interested to see if anybody else feels that way. For me, I think I'm audio first. Like I can hear things really well, and I remember things better if I hear them than if I read them. But I also have visual capabilities. Like I can render things in 3D in my brain and rotate them. Can you do that? Can you see the apple? Are you familiar with that? Like the graph for aphantasia? How much of the apple can you see? If I tell you to think of an apple right now, what does it look like in your brain? It's always made me curious. It's the question I like to ask people a lot. Here's a more difficult one. Can you remember somebody's face when they're not in the room with you? Like, can you think of the face of the last person you had a meal with, for example? Can you see their face vividly in your head? How vividly can you see their face? Does it look like them? How about this? Can you imagine words? Like spelled out words? Can you imagine writing, visual writing in your brain? Can you think in written words? Sorry for all the questions. I don't know. It's one of those things. I'm very deeply curious about anything different than what I've experienced and what I'm ever going to experience, you know? So I always have questions like, there are a lot of places that I've never traveled to, so I don't have any idea what those places are like. I have a very inquisitive mind when it comes to this stuff. It's not fun. I can imagine, right? I can imagine, but how not fun is it, right? Or not how not fun, but like, in what way is it not fun? What kind of not fun is it? Because I imagine it's really distinct, right? Like I've never felt anything at that part of my body, is my idea, right? Oh my goodness. What? No! Oh, this is humiliating. I got too immersed in the world of brains. Yeah, I'm just very deeply curious about how other people... I'm very deeply curious about how other people think and how they process information. I didn't even get to cross the finish line. What?